This is what I love about this brother right here. The moment I heard this song, I knew I needed to talk to him. And I introduced it to you guys. And that's it from there. The man called Eddie Neblett.
In gospel music, you've got to plug into DJ D-Roy on GL365 Radio for the best in gospel music. For the best in gospel music. Okay. What have you come here to do, church? I've come to praise the Lord. Once again, what have you come here to do, church? I've come to praise the Lord. Yeah, what have you come here to do, church? I've come to praise the Lord. Wanna watch you now? So feel worship and give God glory. So many things me want the Almighty show me how to stay faithful and walk holy to cleanse me and change my story. Me come to learn how to bless all the mountain we curse me and how to love all the people that hurt me. Yeah, me not come here so forget. So let me ask you again, what have you come here to do, church?
I've come to praise the Lord.
Oh yes, what have you come?
I want to say good evening to Brother K, Angie Collier, Carmelita Joseph. Welcome, bless up yourself, bless up yourself. Good to have you in the house.
Once again, what have you come here to do, church? I've come to praise the Lord. Some come to gossip, some come to boast, some come to church just for stand up and pose, and some come to modeling and them fancy clothes, but leaving the spiritual life exposed.
Live in the mix, Reggae Uninterrupted with D-Roy.
You can't fool man, but you can't fool God. Soon you will get judged. What have you come here to do, church?
Woo! I'm telling you, man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. We got the man himself here, man. Eddie Neblett is in the building. What's going on, Eddie? What's going on, sir?
Second manners, my brother. How you doing, man?
Man, oh man, oh man. It's been a while. I've been trying to get you on this show for the longest while.
Well, here it is.
And I finally got you on here, man. Welcome to Reggae Uninterrupted, man.
Thank you.
Welcome. It's just a pleasure to have you, man. I've been loving your music for a long time. I mean, years ago. I've been getting a little bit of Eddie Neblett here, and I did not know who the person was. We became friends, I think, on Facebook or something of the sort. I came across his name some way, somehow, and I'm like, yo, that's him. That's the dude. And I'm like, I gotta talk to him. So I've been reaching out to you. So I'm glad that you're here, and I'm glad that you accepted the invitation, man. We had to postpone because we had a freeze. Like 2 or 3 weeks ago, we had a freeze here in Houston, so we were shut down.
Yeah, I heard of it, man.
But to God we give the glory, and to God we give the praise. Tell us a little bit about Eddie Neblett. You sing reggae so well, so a lot of people hear you sing but never heard you talk. So they're right away thinking that you're Jamaican. So I wanted to set the record straight. Where's Eddie Neblett from?
Well, Eddie Neblett is from Georgetown, Guyana.
From Guyana, another Guyanese in the building. So the Anointed Veil, who lives in Guyana, always be talking about, once you see your name pop up, he's like, that's the man. So he got mad respect for you, man. So you're from Guyana. What was it like growing up in Guyana for you, as far as your childhood is concerned? Did you grow up there or?
Yes, I grew up in Guyana. I only moved to the United States just around 13 years ago.
Okay, 13 years ago. Wow.
Yeah,
okay.
But I had a great childhood in Guyana. Of course, challenging, but all the same, it was a great childhood. I can't complain.
Right.
Because like every person have their story. But mine was a mixture. But God brought me through. And there's a lot of things that I had a lot of good times, a lot of tough times. But it taught me a lot.
Right.
And so I'm grateful for that. But it was all in all a good childhood coming up in Guyana. I've always loved music. I started doing music at age 7.
Wow.
And I wrote my first song. And from there, it just stepping stages after then.
At 7 years old.
Yeah.
At 7 years old, you wrote your first song?
Yes.
Wow.
7 years.
Wow. What's that song? What is the name of that song?
It's called Wrong Decision.
At 7 years old.
Yeah.
At 7 years old. Wrong Decision. Or is No Wrong Decision? Is it the song No Wrong Decision? That's
No,
the same one?
it's called the song is called Wrong Decision, but the chorus line is don't make no wrong decision.
All right. I want to hear the 7-year-old song. Let me hear a little piece of this. All right.
Choices you have made before, it could affect you later. But there's something I want you to remember. Whatever goes around comes from each and every corner. If you are unhappy and you're in distress and you're feeling like your life it is in a total mess, and you wanna make a change but you fear to lose, make sure you carefully think twice just before you choose. Don't make no wrong decision.
All right now. All right, 7 years old. Wow.
Yeah, it was written when I was 7, but
you recorded it later on.
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
you sound like 7 right there.
yeah. I was much younger then, way younger. Oh yeah.
Wow. So who was influential in your life that introduced you to music? Why at 7 years old, such a tender age? 7 years old, you'll be inspired to write a song.
It's funny that you ask that because I don't have any singers in my family. Not at least up until after I was established. But before then, it's not like I can say it was genetic. I had an uncle who was a singer.
Right.
So basically, I fell in love with music at a very tender age, of course. And I used to listen a lot of Garnet Silk and Bob Marley and these guys. They were very influential. Even in my days of now coming out, those are the songs I used to sing.
Right.
But then, of course, I started taking on my own music and stuff like that. Being able to sing my own songs that I've written and all of that stuff. And, like I said, it's history from then.
Let me ask you this, because I spoke with Dwayne Fire the other day, and Dwayne Fire had that similar experience where he used to listen to old records of Peter Tosh and some of these guys. Was it that you were just only... Because Guyana is a nation of so many different cultures intertwined, you know what I mean? So for reggae to stand out to you guys, what caused that?
Reggae is the kind of music, it's not just music, but it's always food for thought with reggae. If you listen to a reggae song, it teaches you something.
Yeah, okay.
While, I mean, no, I'm not throwing stones on other music,
Right.
But reggae, when you listen to reggae, it teaches you something. It's either somebody's trying to teach you something or sing about some experience or something like that. So there's always food for thought in reggae. That was very attractive to me,
Right.
So, yeah.
So let me ask you this also. Because the flip side of reggae music for me is that where I'm from Jamaica, where I'm from, reggae music was not accepted in the church. So for you, how did you find that on the church? Did you have any form of dealings with that, or your church was as cool with who you are and what you do? How did you find that experience?
Well, it was a mixture. There was a few people who had an issue with it. They just think that it's ungodly music, and of course you have all these different opinions and all these things. But like everything, what people don't know, they come against, or they're afraid of it, or
right. Right.
Just basically ignorance. And after a while, things kind of catch on, and people realize that reggae gospel is just gospel in reggae. So they begin to catch on to it. I mean, trust me, even until now, there's still a few people that's still not 100% comfortable.
Yes, indeed.
But what you'll do, you still got to do what you got to do,
push,
because
right?
At the end of the day, we win souls with what we do. So that's what's important at the end of the day.
That's right. All right, we're gonna listen to Influence of Worship. Eddie Neblett is with us tonight on Reggae Uninterrupted. Keep it locked, don't go nowhere.
It's all things reggae. Reggae Uninterrupted with D-Roy.
Worship you, yeah. Hold me through the night. Holy Spirit, draw me closer. Yes, I feel the vibes. Reggae music, worship, taking me over. I can't deny, I've never felt this way before. And I don't wanna stop, no. I need your presence more and more. I feel so high, 'cause I'm under the influence of worship. I worship you. Oh, like never before, I feel so high. Under the influence of worship, I worship you. Oh, yeah. It's hard to explain this way that I'm feeling. No words come to mind, just like an overdose of your anointing, gloriously divine. I cannot contain this overflowing. I'm addicted to this place. Just you and I face to face. I feel alive when I step into your throne room. My cup runneth over, and when the essence of my praise like a sweet smelling perfume. Oh, glory to God. Feel so high, 'cause God is faithful in all things, always.
We are talking to the one and only Eddie Neblett. None like him. Hey, out of Guyana
Oh, cross
on Reggae Uninterrupted.
Eddie Neblett once again. Oh,
This one is called Keep the Faith. And if you're thinking of giving up, man, don't you give up now. You gotta keep the faith, y'all. Watch this.
in the midst of the madness, you said that you are there. And when the darkness surrounds me, and it seems like no one cares, you prepare it a table before me, and annihilate my fears. Now I know you will never give me more than I can bear. So I will keep the faith, because God is by my side. I will keep the faith. He promised He's gonna be my guide. I will keep the faith. In His will I feel safe and secure. I will keep the faith. Protection more and more. Lord.
Hey, and you will never leave me lonely. You never leave nor forsake me.
Impossible.
In all of my trials and adversities, you fight for me on the battlefield. Oh Jesus, you're my strength. I can always depend on you. Oh yeah, you shelter me from storms, and no matter what I'm going through, I will keep the faith.
Just keep
'Cause you are by my side. I will keep the faith. You promise you're gonna be my guide. Whoa, I'll keep the faith. In your will I feel safe and secure. I will keep the faith.
That's right. We're encouraged tonight to keep our faith. And like I said before, we are talking to Eddie Neblett, and we're featuring some of his songs. And I'm just having a great time. I'm a kid in a candy store, because I've been trying to get this man on here for a long time, and he finally come through for me and think. All right, Eddie, listen. You apart from you being 7 years old, writing your own song, right?
Right.
How did you get started into ministry? How did when this come across to you as a ministry? How did that all transpired?
Well, I grew up in church, of course, and I was a part of the. As a matter of fact, after I started, my mom started singing was a part of me. She said, "Man, you should really join the church choir." And I said, "Okay." So I started joining the church. I joined the church choir and started singing with the team and stuff like that. But for some reason, I just see myself as a solo artist.
Right.
And so, when the church would have concerts and these things, the local concerts, I would ask them to give me a spot, and the first time they put me on stage, like to do a song by myself, everybody was blown away. And that, of course, gave me so much encouragement. I was like, listen, I can get used to this.
What age are we talking about here?
This is somewhere around 13.
13, okay.
All
right.
12, 13. And so, stage by year by year, every time we have an event, and then the events became bigger, and then the word started to get around. People started saying, "Hey, we gotta get a guy from Fruits of Faith Pentecostal Church," and then eventually, listen, I remember in 1992 I wrote a song called "Love and Unity."
Right, got that.
Love and Unity. It was just a timely song. It came at the right time where we were having elections in Guyana, and of course, there's always in any country that's kind of a tense time. So the song basically was Love and Unity, and at the time, both parties were promoting that same message. So on both parties, when they're having their rallies, you're hearing them blasting the song. And then, right away I went and I shoot a little video for it. Of course, at them time, the video quality was not like that.
Right.
It helped.
Right.
It helped us a whole lot.
Yeah.
Because they began playing this video all day, every day, all day. And it reached to the point where when you call the president's office and they put you on hold, that was the song that you're hearing.
On hold.
On hold. When you put on hold. So, Love and Unity was the song that basically brought me out.
Right.
And give me that push.
Yeah.
And from there, it's just levels and levels.
Wow. But we hear a little piece of Love and Unity. Yeah.
Now there's so much war and crime and destruction moving through this land. But all the youths them come to turn that around. Then we go sudden. Everybody stop the fuss and the fighting. Cause this is the time for united. All of me brethren and sisters. Holy for love we sharing. Here we sing. Love and unity. Peace and harmony. Love and unity.
It's D-Roy with Reggae Uninterrupted on GL365 Radio.
Right, I know me come tell you something. The war and crime is no fun thing. Put down the knife and the gun thing. Leave that for hunting, where we sing. We want the war them fi end. Right, I know we come set the trend. Cause we want a better future for we family and friend them. So we go sudden. We no care where you come from and what's your name. One blood alone I run through we vein. Unity you know so that is the game. Everybody come let's join the love train. Wave all the hand them from left to right. Cause you don't know say how to unite.
Wow. It's a reggae show, but we're going to love the soca too. We're going to love the soca too.
Yes,
wow.
sir.
And I'm looking at YouTube and I'm seeing where it got 192,000 views. 192,000 views. Well, actually, one of the videos have 192 views, and there's another video there which was only 4 months ago. Somebody put it out there. Proclaimer put it out there, and that's already in the thousands already. So wow, what a song though. What was that like as a young man to see a song like this bringing two parties together basically because now they're identified with your song?
Yeah, man, and that's just a part of the story. There's so much other good that Love and Unity was a part of. But it's an amazing feeling, just I don't know. I'm still in cloud nine, even when I think of the process from then to now. of how many doors Love and Unity has opened for
Wow,
me.
for you, wow.
It's just a blessing, and I'm so grateful, man. I'm so grateful.
Wow.
It's a wonderful feeling.
Wow. We're talking to Eddie Neblett. For those of you who just joined us, we want to acknowledge those of the radio stations that are broadcasting us live at the moment. We want to say good evening to you. Thank you so very much for broadcasting us live on Gospel Showcase Radio NYC. So New York, big up yourself, bless up yourself, bless up yourself. Gospel Vibes Radio in Connecticut, RVR 24/7 in Jamaica. God bless you. Praise FM 93.9 in Dominica. God bless you. Good evening to you, Salt Man. Bless up yourself. Caribbean Gospel Radio FM in Atlanta, Georgia. Unity Gospel Radio in South Florida. And Praise Radio 592 in Brooklyn, New York. Thank you for broadcasting us live. We are talking to Eddie Neblett, and we are just taking a little bit of synopsis of his journey thus far in the music industry. And he's telling us tonight that he wrote a song at 7 years old. I'm still amazed by that he wrote such a powerful song too at 7 years old, sending such a strong message that if you make the wrong decision, then obviously you're not going to make it in. You're not going to make it to the right on the right path. I want to say good evening to DJ Robert, who is watching us on our website. All right, blessings to you, sir. Thank you so very much. What do you think of the industry that you're in right now? I mean, when you just came out, what was that like for you? You record your very first song and you're hearing it playing all over the place. It's getting pop here, pop there. You're possibly getting interviews here, interviews there, traveling here, traveling there. Yeah. Especially with, I noticed that there's a camaraderie with you guys and the Trinidad guys, them, and the Samuel Midas people and those guys, the Jaron nurses, because they all you all know each other or know of each other. Have you been able to hang out with these guys?
Well, I haven't been able to hang out with them simply because I've been here for many years now. Right. But we communicate. But nice. I would see them from time to time. Right. If they come or if I go. Right. But we are always busy but we are very cool. Very, very cool.
What do you think? Yeah, go ahead.
But you asked me about the industry that I'm a part of. For me, my focus is different at the moment, so I can't really speak for everybody else. My focus basically, when I first got into this, I wanted to become a big star and to be very popular, like the people that I admire. Right. But when I get to understand my calling and my purpose, for me, it becomes ministry, and whatever purpose and whatever blessings follow that, of course, I'll be grateful. Right. But of course, it's strictly ministry, and I'm not even trying to sound spiritual by saying that. Over spiritual. That's just what it is. Right. So, I love what I do. I love what I do for God. It's my vocation. Yeah. And so I do it with pride. I do it with joy. And God has been opening all the doors, so I'm enjoying this. Yeah.
So outside of you being a gospel artist, what other ministry are you involved in, so to speak? Are you mentoring or are you? Yeah, I meant there's quite a few young artists that is under my mentorship at the moment. Nice. Love to hear that. I just actually helped a young lady release her first single. She's doing well with it too. That is my passion, basically, to help young artists and young people to understand their calling and to walk in it. As it relates to music. Right. So what do you think of the industry then, when you just came out, to what it is today? Because back then everybody printing a CD. Now, everything is electronically done. Everything is a social media. You have to be a social media darling now to make your name really, really huge out there. So what do you think of the industry then and to what it is today? Yeah, well, the industry, because of technology and all these different platforms that is available to not just artists, but even ministries, right? Pastors and stuff.
You know, it's definitely a game changer. It help you to reach further. It amplifies your song, and so of course, we're taking good advantage of that.
Right.
What you've a piece of time you'd have to be on a phone, or somebody would have to see you on TV to be able to enjoy music or listen to a CD.
Right.
But now they can actually watch a live video
of you, right?
So yeah, of course, those are good benefits I'm enjoying, and of course every other artist, I'm sure.
Wonderful. Once again, we're talking to Eddie Neblett. I love this song right here. This one is called Mr. Musician. So let's hear a little bit of this, Mr. Musician. Check this out, y'all.
So much times I've tried to teach the youths them how to live together as one with everyone. Whoa. But so many contradicting music they are hearing and are following each verse in every song. Boy, Mr. Musician, what is your intention? Is it just the millions or is it the nations? Why there's so many violent lyrics in your song?
The heart, drop it again.
Father God, I am nice. So much times I've tried to teach the youths them how to live together as one with everyone. Whoa. But so many contradicting music they are hearing and are following each verse in every song. Boy, Mr. Musician, what is your intention? Is it just the millions or is it the nations? Why there's so many violent lyrics in your song? Us to move along, this can go on. Youths are looking up to us for their direction and following our footsteps every day. God knows it. The road that they travel will decide their destiny. As role models, don't let the youths be led astray. Whoa. So Mr. Musician, what is your intention? Is it the millions or is it the nations? Why there's so many violent lyrics in your song? For us to move along, this can go on. Children will adapt to everything they hear and see.
Want to say good evening to Catalyst Crew, Paul Barkley. What's going on, Pablo? Good to see you tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by. We're talking to Eddie Neblett, man. Eddie, and this song speaks true to what we were just talking about. For you to be able to empower another young person or another musician. You know what I mean? This song right here, it put things into perspective. What are you doing it for? What are you doing it for? What are you taking up this whole mantle of spreading the good news? What's your real purpose behind what you're doing?
Yeah.
I mean, that's a question that all of us have to answer at some point or another in whatever field we're in as far as ministry is concerned. What is next for Eddie Neblett?
Well, at this point in time, I am getting ready to go back into the studio to release my seventh album.
Wow.
So I'm so excited because for the past year we all have had a lot of time to sit back and think.
Time is what we got, okay?
Yeah, man. So I've been doing a lot of thinking, a lot of soul searching, and I'm ready to share, So I'm getting ready to hit the studio again and to see what happens.
Wow. And nice. Well, I can't wait to hear what you have to offer in your next project, man. I love your music. I don't have them all because now I'm learning that you have 6 albums now and you're working on this 7th. I don't have them all. Sir. But the ones I do have, I'm telling you, I love them. I play them till them back hurt. You understand what I'm saying? Them back hurt. And that's just the truth. This is another one that I really love so very much. Again and again. I mean, my listeners will tell you I play this song all the time. Again and again. And it can't play one time. It have to play 2, 3, 4 times. Good God Almighty. We're talking to Eddie Neblett, y'all. Hear music.
Proclaim again and again. See John the Baptist, don't tell them repent. Me come fi tell them the same again and again. And if you not take heed to the warning, me have no one else to blame. Again and again. Hellfire is real. Me want you escape the flame. Me go sudden. So why wait until calamity, pain and agony? Then you go run come. Me say feel like go the profanity. Under idolatry, now no bother wait till
the best in gospel music. You got to plug into DJ D-Roy on GL365 Radio for the best in gospel music. For the best in gospel music. Reggae Uninterrupted with D-Roy.
The truth I will always proclaim again and again. See John the Baptist, don't tell them repent, become fit, tell them the same again and again. And if you not take heed, right now the people need an encounter. Gospel turn up, me rev it up like a tundra. Promoting truth, Yahweh is the answer. Me go so them shout it loud and clear, because me don't know fear comes when you hear the
big tune.
About time you prepare again and again. Well, as a messenger,
yeah, Jesus. What? Yo! The Anointed Veil. Bless up yourself, my brother.
Release the hurts of yesterday. I know it hurts to the core, causing emotional decay. Can't take anymore. Choosing forgiveness sometimes is not easy, but you gotta do it for yourself. Oh, yeah. My mama always told me, son, don't you keep hatred in your heart. It's unhealthy and it will tear you apart. The memories you may not erase, but you can learn how to forget. Don't volunteer to carry the weight. It's not the way to live. So along the way, you've got to learn to let it go.
What a good evening also to Michelle T. In a couple of times I've heard in this very interview you've made mention of your mother. And you have a few songs that you will make mention of your mother. What role does your mother really play in your life?
When I think of her, I think of strength.
Mm-hmm.
I think of perseverance. She was a very, very, very great role model for me because, my father, my real father was not there for me. And I saw she took up the mantle of both mother and father.
Wow.
And that's why you see I don't listen to people too much when they say, well, I'm like this way because my father wasn't this or my father wasn't that.
Excuses.
Because it doesn't matter your situation, man.
Right.
You can overcome. But she was very instrumental in guiding me to the right path. She made sure that I was always in church, even when she wasn't there.
Right. Right. Even when she's not going.
She said, you gotta go to church. Don't worry about me. So it was funny then, but I know as a parent, I understand.
Right.
What she was trying to do. She was just trying to make sure that I'm covered.
Right.
And so I'm so grateful for that. She's a real great woman, man. I love her so much.
Wow. I could tell, man. I could tell that you definitely have a love for your mom. It's a couple of times, knowing or unknowingly, you mentioned, my mom told me and my mom said, and I admire that, man. I admire that very, very much. Where can people find you on social media, Eddie? Because we're winding down now. Where can people actually find you on social media? And when the new project come out, they, obviously they want to be able to follow what you're doing and where you're going and things. So where can they find you on social media?
Well, they can find me on Facebook. They can find me on Instagram. You can also find me on Twitter. I'm basically all over the place.
Right.
But I'm mostly on IG these days. So hit me up on Instagram, and I'm there. But
So
yeah, go ahead.
So he's there on social media on all platforms. You just have to try.
Yes.
Listen, it's easy to find him, but hard to reach. All right. So you have to just be persistent. You understand? Just be persistent. You did a little bit of dancehall. On this one. So fake friends, right? Fake friends. Who you at your word, pa, Eddie? Talk to me. Who you at your word?
Just speak the truth. Just speaking the truth.
You don't talk the truth.
Thank you, Lord, you've opened my eyes. Father, you bless me with wisdom, and that I must exercise. Sometimes you feel bless some friends and let them go. Wheat and the tears can grow. Me say you feel release some friends and just tell them fi go. Go, me go say them. Well, right I know me want fi big up all me friend them. Real friends come, me no father send them. Yo, me give thanks for mine, cause me no say true friendship hard to find. But fake friends, me release them fi float. You me no say none of them no good for me growth. Not for them a Jonah, them sleep in your boat. You fi get rid of them, that are your only hope. Me get for realize, not for them a cut throat. Bare negativity, me see them promote. But then we come to separate the sheep from the goat. Bad influence, you fi tell them fi shout it out, say bless some friends and let them go. Wheat and the things can grow. Me say you fi release some friends and just tell them fi go. Go, me go say them. By the works you will know them. Some will use you to get what they want. Yeah, you have to discern them. You better not tell me you can't. Watch me know. Be careful who you tell your dreams to. That's why no of my dreams never come true. So me treat them like Microsoft. Me cut them off. A whole heap of friendship me undo. The enemy will use people to test you, but in time God will use them to bless you. Just fight your battle in a spiritual kung fu. Jesus will come to your rescue. Tell them say bless some friends and let them go. Wheat and the tears can grow. Me say you feel release some friends and just tell them fi go. Go, me go say them. Me see the enemy, him a rule them, but Eddie
Guyana, stand up loud, Guyana. I'm telling you. You're more representing. You're more representing, man. Man, Eddie, thank you so very much, man, for stopping by. And I see you're still in your car. You didn't even get to get home yet, so you know what I mean? But thank you. Thank you so very much, man, for stopping by. And it's a long time coming, and it's finally here. So I want to thank you once again. And it's a pleasure to have you, man, and to hear your journey and your story. And
thank you so much, man.
Is there anything you'd want to say to someone who's listening, a young artist who's listening, because you're doing the mentoring thing, a young artist who's listening to us right now? What is that one word you would want to share with that person who is starting out on this same path that you have taken?
Keep writing, keep pushing. Nothing comes easy. Nothing good comes easy. You have to keep pushing. Sometimes you will get discouraged. Sometimes you will be discouraged by different people, but you have to keep pushing. You cannot stop what you're doing. Regardless of how you feel, you got to push through it. And it'll come true. Trust me, it'll happen.
Right.
It may not happen today, may not happen tomorrow, but you have to keep pushing. Don't stop.
Wow. You heard the word. You heard the word from the band. All right, I'm not going to let you go without playing the Anointed Veil and Eddie Neblett. This song called I'm Available. Yeah. Veil! In the 592. Up.
Big up a Veil.
I'm available. Reggae Uninterrupted, y'all.
It's all things reggae. Reggae Uninterrupted with D-Roy.
Wow.
So here I am, oh God, I'm ready to do your deed. I'm available to you. Use me for your will. Oh, I'm available to you. Use me for your will.
I done, yes. My heart, my mind, my soul belongs to you. So I'm using this voice to praise you. And I will always worship. This vessel is for you, me can't make the devil use it. So I am very
Reggae Uninterrupted with D-Roy.
So the devil can't abuse me. And I will live righteous. Live in your word, me have to stay focused.
I'm available to you. Use me for your will.
I'm sure it must be good. It must be wonderful to hear one of your peers could say something like this to you. Listen to what one of your peers just posted in our chat. He said one of the baddest vocalists may come across in a reggae gospel. One of the baddest vocalists may come across in a reggae gospel. To hear one of your peers say something like that to you, I know it must make you feel good because your own peer is appreciating your work. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And, and I mean, the Anointed Veil have a voice that has no one. I mean, outside of what name Taurus Riley or one of them guys from Jamaica that him kind of sound like. There's nothing in gospel that sound like the Anointed Veil in terms of the tone that he has. And it's the same I'm finding with you with your tone. For you to be someone from Guyana who's not necessarily a reggae culture, but the culture of reggae is still so rich there. Man, I appreciate your ministry, man, and I appreciate what you do for this music, man, called Gospel Reggae. Thank you so very much once again, and thanks for coming, man.
Thank you, man. Bless up. Thanks for having me.
All right, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. I almost call it the Anointed Veil. Ladies and gentlemen, Eddie Neblett, y'all. Eddie Neblett. Bless up, Eddie.
Bless up.
So I can be used by you. I'm available to you. Use me.
Don't go nowhere. I got some stuff for you, man. I got some stuff for you tonight.
Yo, Eddie, make we tell them.
Oh, yeah, there you go. Romy and Virgo. I said Taurus Riley, didn't I? Yes, it did. The Anointed Veil. Yeah, the gospel of Romy and Virgo. All right, boss. Bless up yourself, though. All right, family, listen up, man. We're going to be previewing some songs tonight. And I need your help. Every Tuesday night, we're going to be doing this. For the next 5 weeks, we're going to be doing this every Tuesday night. So I need your help. Now, on our website, we have a page called the Gospel Spotlight. Artist Spotlight. All right, on our website, Artist Spotlight. Let me see if I can get it on here. Yes, I can. Of course I can. All right, so 1 second. Let me get it on the screen for you so you see what I'm talking about. Let me put the music up so I can work on this.
My mind, my soul belongs to you. So I'm using this voice to praise you. And I will always worship. This vessel is for you, me can't make the devil use it. So I avail myself. Because I you me want to use me, so the devil can't abuse me. And I will live righteous. Live in your word, me have to stay focused. I'm available to you. Use me for your will.
All right. Yeah. So we have a page that we call Artist Spotlight page, all right? Where we spotlight an artist and all of that. But on that page, we also have the GLN Top 10. So what we're doing is, so many people submitted their music to us, and so we're going to be previewing these music. Now, you are going to be the one to vote in a song to be on the top 10. All right? So depending on how many votes that song get, the song make it to the top 10. All right? So that's your job tonight. We are going to preview some music tonight, and you're going to tell me if it's on the top 10 by going to our Artist Spotlight page to vote on the song. So what I'm suggesting is, I don't want everybody running over there now. I'm suggesting you get a piece of pen and paper. All right, get a piece of pen and paper. A piece of pen? No, get a pen and a piece of paper. Oh, Jesus. Get a pen and a piece of paper so you can write these songs down. You're going to write these songs down, and you're going to also, what you're going to do is you're going to be writing down the song that you love the most, and you're going to go vote later on after the show. You're going to go vote. We're going to finish at 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock Central, 11 o'clock Eastern, and that's when you're going to go over there and you're going to vote. So we already have 10 songs listed here. I'm going to play all 10 songs back to back to back, and you're going to go on there and vote for the number one song that you hear tonight. You're going to hit that vote button. All right, you're going to select this music that you like and hit that vote button, and then we're going to keep it rolling. But you're going to do that later on tonight. So I needed to get a pen and a piece of paper. Let me get it right. All right, get a piece of paper and a pen. How easy is that? Oh, Jesus, how easy is that? Get a piece of paper and a pen, and we're going to play our very first song just about now. We're going to be playing our very first song. So, no, that's not the song. Come on, man, that's not the song. So, get your paper and pen, and you're going to write it down. All right, but I need your help tonight in making sure that we get this top 10 thing going. It is